I think what I like about clay is that it can be a total manifestation of literally whatever you want it to be, anything in your head. When I was a kid, I used to make things out of Play-Doh. I didn't have a lot of friends at a young age and I felt pretty isolated, so I always found the value in, I guess, turning my imagination into real life things that I could interact with. And that's kind of still what I do today, just at a bigger scale. Welcome to my body. That's my booty. My chest hair says, I'm trying my best. People always say they like my smile, but when I see my smile on my teeth, I always think about when I was a kid and I used to put dental floss around my front teeth and make a lasso and try and pull them together, but it obviously didn't work. My hair used to say expression as a kid. I used to grow it real long, have it in pigtails, fringes, dyeing a lot. I remember my auntie, when I was like 10, pulled me aside and said, "You're gonna be bald one day, just like your pops." And, you know, she wasn't kidding. I shaved my head when I was like 21, and I think maybe that's when I started getting tattoos as a way of expressing myself with my body. I got this tattoo of a loaf of bread when I met my husband, Brad. I said I would fill in the E if we ever broke up because I always loved bread. My legs say that I'm strong and capable in kind of unexpected ways, I suppose. At school, I was bullied for years, but because I could run fast, I always made it onto the track team for district and regional, and I could run away from bullies when they were trying to beat me. My mum sent me a photo recently of me when I was probably 4 years old, with a rainbow across my forehead and a beautiful pink flower in my ear, and I look at that photo and I just see someone who's much more content and happy than I can remember being, which is quite confronting. When I think about kind of my first year of school, shortly after that photo was taken, I kind of just remember being laughed at, you know, having my pants pulled down. I remember things like being pushed over on the playground, being chased, being hit, being spat at. So much of my time as a child beyond that point and as a teenager and as an adult has been spent trying to survive. I spent 15 years running away from the way I was in this photo. And now it just feels like a world away. It feels like a different person, and you can't help but wonder what life would have been like for you if you were embraced and championed, because you could have made something really beautiful out of yourself for years and years and years, and you didn't. You were sad and angry, and now you're 28 and in therapy trying to work it all out because you spent so long moving away from where you started. And I think that's the most frustrating thing, is just the waste of time of it all. It's such a waste of time to spend so long hating yourself and then trying to work out why. I think my idea of love now is so anchored in community. The queer community lifted me up when I turned 18. I want to do that. I want to build community. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. When I see young boys that my work resonates with, I see future happy men, healthy men, creative men, expressive men, and that is hope for me. that I could be to another boy what I didn't have as a young person is kind of insane to me to think about. And the fact that I'm able to look at that pain and kind of turn it into something good and put it out there and make work about it, it's given my life meaning in a way that I wasn't sure I'd ever find. I mean, when I look at the 4-year-old boy in that photo and I see the rainbow and the pink flower behind his ear and the smile, like, I want to reconnect with that spirit, and that spirit is kind of what drives me in my work, trying to get closer to that thing that I spent so many years running away from. I'm now returning to. And if I can save some young boys the 18 years it took me to work that out, it's magic.